Daniel once again. We're on a new stream because I ended the one for D2. Mistake I made, but we're wrapping up qualifying here. Let me look at the scoreboard real quick to see what the times are again. Okay, so it looks like we've got right here on stream, you see the time board with their usernames. Tawa and Intalal didn't perform pretty good in qualifying, but there's going to be a lot of laps here, so they're going to be able to make out of it. okay, the pace car is going to be in this lap here. It's got the 4 car from the dyno. And we're going to, this is Talladega. Let's see how this starts. So these are the restarts on here. late line especially is many positions. So we got that 45, maybe 42 input. Left now we can spot it. 42. Now to the outside. That one side by side still, and we got the speed, that's the 4. Makes his way back up the racetrack stage, and we got a crash on that. High wheel, disintegrates. Probably leads out. That's how it is. There's so many of them. It looks like Nick got the race back in the line. So we've got pacing here. We've got Nintz out in front with Gray behind in the 17. Big wreck there. We saw Tawa go around into the outside wall. Now, those kind of wrecks are going to happen a lot during this race because of the track. It's Talladega. This is what it's all about. Let's see if Nit can dominate the rest of the stage just like he did in D2. And we've got cars in the pits, and it looks like Mint sped. We've got red underglow as well as the 17 gray. Looks like both of them sped. Let's see what kind of penalties they get here. And Nintz out of the pit box. He hits the 4. They lose many positions. Nintz loses 3. He got stuck right there. And Tawa made up tons of positions. Tawa making fun of Nint on the radio here. What happened? Looks like Tawa is going to try to get his lap back, or was that the pace car slow? Maybe the pace car. And we've got the pace car in this lap. Coming to the restart zone. Tawa behind Gray. What kind of launch will everyone get? Let's see. Gassing up. Green, green, green. We've got the 22 and the 11 shuffling around below the double yellow line. And Tawa losing spots and spots. He's going to the back. Tawa now at the very tail end of the field, but we could see up on that high line an outside line group of cars trying to form. 13 up goes up the racetrack, and just like that, the outside lane is gone. Let's see if these guys can figure it out sometime later in the race how to work it, as we've got the 11 looking to the inside of Gray. Gray makes a late block, and that gives the 11 the spot there. Now we've got Nit looking towards the bottom. He's going to get the 11 a push. So Crown over here leading the race. And Gray going to the top side. Crown pushes Nit down. And it looks like the 13 of Antalal is going to be put 3 wide. Nope, Nit is going to the back there. Responsible driving. He saw turn 3 coming up, and he did not want to absolutely disintegrate the pack. So he made a smart choice, and he lifted right there. As Antalal is looking down below, he's going for the lead now. Side by side with the 17 as we've got 2 laps to go in the stage. Antalal and Gray. Now we've got Brown giving a push to Antalal. And he hits the 17. The 17 is around. Gets another punch. Wild spin there. Now it's in between Tawa and Antalal here for the race win. Or not the race win, the stage win. Ant on the top side. He's not going to have much help. Let's see if Crown can develop a run. Well, I don't think so. We've got 3 wide per second. Now it's Tawa and the 4. Let's see, will the 4 get a run? No, he does not. He gets sent 3 wide. We've got we've got Nit behind Tawa, but Tawa is gonna win stage 1 across the line. Everybody was fighting for second, and that just left Tawa to grab the stage win. What a stage finish right there. And we've got Tawa leading still with green flag stage ends here. And the 4 looking bottom, the inside lane working really well here. We've got the 29 looking topside. 4 is going to join him. But it's really frustrating here, not seeing the outside lane form. But it looks like now we've got 4 drivers up there. It requires true dedication to get that line moving. And we've got the 45 split 3 wide, so is Tawa. Now the outside lane has a chance to get moving as the inside is disconnected from each other. So Tawa is leading the charge. He gets split 4 wide now to the top side. 41 gets turned by the 32 but saves it. He is battling for the lead right now. And got the 41 leading out here up front. Gets a push. And we've got smoke. I don't know who that was as the 29 goes down. So it's Tawa, and we've got a spinner. 29 and Tawa around. Multi-car incident. Will the caution come out or will it stay green? Looks like they're 40 car lengths off of the field and the caution hasn't waved out. So we've got a 6-car pack up here for the race lead. Shuffling back. The outside lane just does not want to move here today. I only see drivers make ground on it if it's the final lap and everyone's jumbled up. But they cannot hold it consistently for a few laps on end. As the 13 gets shuffled up, he's going to lose many spots. So it's a freight train here on the bottom. As the 4 is in the grass and he hits the inside wall. May that be a potential lag issue. Let's see. He merges back up onto the track, so all is not lost. But he has lost 40 car lengths. Now 8 laps to go in the stage. Leaders are battling hard, so these 4, not far behind them, are catching up a good amount. Trying to sniff that draft and tandeming together. Now we've got the 45 Knit trying to split 3 wide, and he is letting off. Nobody wants to work that outside line. So now 7 laps to go in the stage. We've got 2 people caught up. One of them is Tawa, and the other one, I believe, is Gray. So they're back into the pack now. With more drivers, the outside lane may have a better chance. And we've got the 45 Knit to the top side again. Let's see if he tries to hold it. We can see the flames come out for a few seconds. That indicates lifting there. So I don't think he wants to be on that top line. Oh, and we've got Gray and Tawa shuffling back once again. But now they've got 4 cars in that pack trying to catch up. And we've got Tawa. Smoke, he hit a bump and he got loose. Now the 13 of Antalal trying to hold the very top line. The high line we've seen only 2 or 3 rows up away from the inside lane. But these guys are going all the way to the top, like a full lane against the wall. Tawa now back into this pack, and Gray is side by side with another car back there. I believe that's the 29. So we've got the 11th Crown blocking Tawa. Tawa will not let that slide. He holds the inside lane, does not lift. Very aggressive driver here, and that's what it takes to win a Talladega race. 6 laps left in the stage. Dyno leading out front. 92 and Tawa side by side. Tawa trying to get that move for P2. And outside, just once again, rumbling, falling back. It's all, if you don't have the top, you get freight train, as that's what exactly going to happen to Dino right now in the 45, as Tawa has gotten to his inside. He's going to go block the 92. If he doesn't get there, he's done for. Yep, and he is done for, as he did not get that push. Now he's going to try to push the 92. He's looking to get a door to open up, to slide back into that inside, as we've got the 4 going to push the 42 of Tawa. Got big jumbling and the 4 sideways. He's spinning, and he is not going to compete for the stage win. He has too many car lengths off. And what is Gray doing? Gray and Anselwall having some not very professional racing here. Dirty and door slamming. And we've got Gray hitting the 45. And Gray has to relegate positions right there. That was some over-aggressive driving, we can see. Anyways, 4 laps left in the stage. We've got the 92, and we've got Nint at a 29, looking to the bottom. He gets split 5 wide here. He gets turned. He is going to be in the middle of the pack. 3 wide now for second. Nint is going to follow down into third on the inside lane. He's got a gap. He didn't take it. He's going to fall back even more positions. But now he has a draft. Will he be able to clear Antelal here? Down on this apron. 29 is lifting to get the 17 onto the inside lane. Looks like they've got a little bit of an alliance there, but they are different manufacturers, Ford and the Toyota. Now we've got Antelal lifting like crazy on that inside line, as we're going to have 2 laps to go in the stage. 45, next to late block in 11, and mostly single file here. Tawa is pretty far back, so maybe I don't think he will have a shot at the stage unless we've got crazy racing up here at the top of the field. So anyways, we've got Gray on the top of 3 wide. Where are those 2 going? Antelal in that good-looking Red Bull car. He's split 3 wide. The 41 to the bottom. And the 17 is going to lose spot after spot right there. Big loss. And we are coming to 1 lap to go in the stage. And Payos leading out front, in front of Antelal. Will ride on the rear bumper to watch how much he will block Antelal here. We've got a run developing on the inside line. No run on the outside. Antelal is going to get a big push on this backstretch. No, he doesn't. They're disconnected from each other. Now, Payos with a huge gap out front. That is like 6 car lengths. Antelal will get a run, but will it be enough? Very disconnected pushing here. I don't believe they'll get there. They're racing for P2. And what a gap this 41 has, as almost everyone's pitting here. Green flag pit stops going on. Maybe that's why they weren't racing as aggressively. We've got 2 packs of pitters right now. 41 still yet to pit. So we've got Nint in the 45, leading Tawa and Antelal in his pit group. They decided not to go for stage points. Well, no, they did get a decent amount. P3 and then P4, because only 2 cars stayed out here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Nint is out of the pits. Tawa getting close to him, but he's one car length back. Now let's see if these guys can back up to each other to form a group, as we've got the leaders going through the tri-oval here. So stage 2 results were Pios, Crown, and then Nint. So Nint's very disconnected from Tawa here. Both leaders sped. Who were those two? Was that Pios and Crown? That's devastating for the race here. Oh yeah, they have sped into the pits. They will serve a penalty for speeding. Let's see where they merge out into the pack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I think that speeding penalty held them back in the pits for a few more seconds, and they are going to lose many and many positions, maybe a third of the entire track. They're going to have to wait on a caution to make it back up. And the other guy there in that group, he still hasn't come out of his pit stop. What has happened? Has he given up all hope? And he's not going to come out again? It's the 11 serving his penalty. That is going to be a long pit stop there. He might get a full entire lap down. Looks like that's going to happen. 6, 5, 4. Yep, these leaders are coming at 200 miles per hour. And the 11 of Crown is barely down pit road. So he is going to lose many and many spots here. Now we've got Tawa all over the rear bumper of Nint. He's racing side by side. He wants to be the front guy. However, they need to work together, or they don't need to, but I believe that is the strategy to win the race. Tandem with each other to pull away from these other guys. Yep, the 45 is lifting. Nint, with veteran experience here, knows what is the best to do. Tawa and Nint up front here. Those two are really good drivers here, battling for the win. And yep, Tawa once again leading. Let's see the battle for P3. Not too far back. Yep, we've got Antalal here in front of the 29. So it's a lot of spread out tandem pushing. I believe, however, they're going to form a pack once the leaders, slow down. Well, they are racing side by side for P1, so I don't believe that they are going for the strategy of helping each other out, but they are selfishly wanting to get that most lap sled here. And we could just see Antalon closing in more and more. Let's try a different camera angle here. TV2. It's a pretty interesting one. Or what about the roof camera here to watch as he gets closer and closer to these front two runners. And still side by side. For sure, Antalal is going to get to them sometime. As the leaders are still battling side by side for P1. A lot of door slamming here. Getting closer and closer now is Antalal here. He now is within drafting range and is going to close up even more here. And whoa, what was that? I looked away for 1 second, and we've got Antalol now back in this pack here. And now it's the 45, the 42, the 13, the 29, and not too far back is the 92. Oh, so looking back at the replay here, looks like the 45 slowed down off of turn 2. And Antalol, for just 1 second, got to the inside. However, he filed back as we've got side-by-side for P2. Now we've got more of a pack forming with 17 laps left. Now, who is out of it unless a caution happens? Let's see. We've got Crown out of it. We have Pios out of it. And it looks like everyone else is still in this thing. They're in the race, battling. Now, with all of this going on for Lee, we've got a 7-car pack forming here. So now the 42 is going to slot down. We've got 17 laps to go left. So I would want to see one of these drivers experiment with the top line. But we're not just one, like 4 of them, to see if they could get it moving. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen. And looks like Nip is going to foul back to the inside. May that D2 experience help him win this D1 race. We've got Antalol being put 4 wide, shuffling back. And Nint is also shuffled to the top side. So now the pack is pretty disconnected here. Wait, what happened here? Was there a wreck? I looked away for 1 second. Oh, yep, there was. I was looking around to look at the stats, and we had, looking again at the replay, we had, oh, a big crash I missed. Okay, I can't watch around. And we've got the 45 sideways. The caution is out. Not bad for not paying attention here, but we've got 16 laps left in the race. So now it's going to be tons of action here coming to the final stages left in this race. So the pace car out here, he's gonna make these cars pace around for a few more laps, and the pits are open and the lapped cars are gonna wave around. And Crown is gonna be that lucky dog after that horrendous pit stop there. So now, pit strategy. Who's going to go in and who is going to stay out? I would expect the entire pack to come in here. And we've got Nint, we've got Tawa, and yes, it is the entire pack on the same pit strategy. As Tawa speeds, so does Pios in the 41. Oh, Gray looks like jumped a little bit, as Tawa is claiming, but he has a penalty here. 17 to the back. Yes, Gray did jump. All I'm saying out of Gray is there's tons of chaos here. Not sure if he's one of the favorite. He's definitely not one of the fan favorites here. He's causing a lot of chaos. But let's see as everyone goes into the pit stops. Tawa saying on the radio that Crown is not a very good driver here. Very displeased with Crown. As we've got Tawa taking the lead off the pit road, but then door slams him. Nin has the lead off of pit road. Contact there. And the pace car is on the exit of turn 2, waiting for all of these guys. So my pick to win today, I would say it's in between Nit and Tawa. Those two front runners are doing absolutely amazing here on trying to get the race win. So I believe it's going to come down to one of these two, unless chaos ensues in the final 2 laps, which is likely going to happen. And the pace car is going to be in this lap, leaving us with 13 to go here at Talladega. Oh, I just noticed that pace car has a pretty cool bumper there, showing the speed it's going at. Yeah, it's got like a license plate with the numbers change right here. Something I just noticed. Okay. Well, we're going into the restart zone here. Nit is going to have the lead. Will Tawa get a good restart? Yes, he does. Not far off the rear bumper. He gets a run. He takes it to the inside. Will Nit shuffle back behind Tawa as they're racing side by side here for the lead? Trying to hold that top line though. If I were him, I would let him get to that bottom as quick as possible. But he wants to see that top line form, it looks like. Yeah, he's not going for the bottom. Oh, now he is. Because he needs the draft from that. Well, I don't think he's content with second place. Because that is what lost him the V2 race. He wants to get to that lead as quick as possible and block the rest of the way. As we've got single file racing here. He looks to the bottom and door slams the 4. 4 goes up. The racetrack is going to lose many positions. And Anselwall now to the bottom of Nit. Coming across the line. We've got Tawa leading this lap. Now, Nit all over the rear bumper. Looks like Anselwall lifted a little bit for him to get back in line. Anselwall here, we've seen, is pretty aggressive with keeping his inside lane. And will anyone try to go for the top, or are they going to wait on Tawa to get shuffled out? Let's see here as we've got 12 laps left to go in the race here. Anselwall all over the rear bumper of Nit, but Nit is going to keep his spot, and Anselwall is going to lose many. And Nit is going to the top line, trying to form a lane. Is anyone going with him? Doesn't look like. He's going to lose many spots here as they are still side by side for the lead here. So still managing here on that top line, but he is going to lose spots after spots here as we ride along board Nit. And you could just see that inside lane is hauling momentum there. And Anselwall now is going to pass him. Oh, and he's sideways. What is going on? Into the wall. Big crash here. As we were riding along board, the caution comes out. What happened there? He got turned riding along board. Unfortunately, I do not believe we have a replay. So, all we have is that on board. What we could just expect that he believed that he was clear, and he wasn't. And he got turned around viciously, spinning around over and over and over again. Yeah, he tried to counter steer going up the racetrack, and then he just got absolutely plowed into. Did like 8 spins in like 2 seconds. Okay, no, it was 1 spin. Looks like a lot, but yeah, so won 360 and saved it, but that was a huge impact right there. Oversteered, went up into the wall, and a scary impact. Okay, that was 3 rotations of a spin. What a crazy wreck. As now Nint is going to have to work his way from the back with only 1 line really forming here. It's going to be hard for him to do in only 9 laps. So let's see how aggressive he is going to be, as this crash has put him to the rear end. As are we going to have pitters this time by? Yes, we are. Okay, so everybody's going to try to pit right now. 92 gets a speeding penalty. Let's see how many spots Nint can make up on this pit road. Right now, he is second to last. And we've got Tawa here, leading the pack into pit road. Tawa coming to a full stop. Let's see how Nint's pit stop goes. 13 car getting a to the back penalty. Ooh, that wasn't a very good entrance into the block for Nint. Or a box, sorry. He is gonna need to have a really good exit there, but that was not what he needed to gain a few spots here. And he merges out, but we've got chaos in pit road. Oh, and he gets stuck. He gets put into the inside wall. He's still second to last. Not what Nint needed there. So it looks like Tawa here has a little bit of less pressure here with Nint now at the tail end, or almost the tail end of the field. I'm gonna look back at what happened. He was exiting and he was on the middle of 4 wide, and Antalal just put him into that inside barrier there at the worst moment possible. Before that incident of him coming out of the pits, he was going to gain a solid 3 positions, but it looks like just chaos on pit road happened there. And we've got 9 laps left in the race. Who is gonna win it? We've got Tawa here leading the pack. Can he block them for 9 laps? And will Nint be able to make his way back up to the front? We've got a bad restart from some cars. Nint is gonna make up 1 spot, and Tawa is gonna lose many. He's gonna shuffle back now. We've got the 17 of Gray, a troublemaker here in this race, but he is leading here today with 8 laps to go. So Tawa now is going to lose many spots. So our 2 guys, or the 2 most competitive drivers here, are looking to be not in the top 5 with 8 laps to go. We've got a very aggressive block from Gray here. And we've got Nint and Antalal hitting each other. Let's look back at the front of the pack, or you know what? Let's ride along with it here. As the 41, he's got smoke. 4 wide for P2. And Nint already back up here in P5. Just chaos right here. It's allowing him to gain positions after position. Let's ride along here. We can see the onboard. Got 2x2. It gets a bad push, and he is below the apron. Goes back up, and it looks like Gray is going to lose many spots. Oh, and Tawa gets shuffled out here. Oh, contact. He's smoking again. He's pretty loose here. And Nint is going to be shuffled to the back of the pack. Now we've got Talladega here. Throws a late block on Gray. That means no support on that outside lane. Now he does get the support. But Gray is not a very trustworthy driver, I don't think, today, as he's caused much chaos. And yeah, he's not pushing Tawa. They're all jumbled up here, 3 wide. We haven't seen this much action in the race, but 6 laps to go, so drivers know it is go time here. We've got 5 wide for just 1 second as Antalol's being shoved back. This is a 48 lap race, so we're in the final 8th of it, if my math is right. And now, we've got 41 leading here. So let's once again ride along with Nick. Inside that cockpit view. Oh, he gets a bad block from the 4. And he's going to the bottom of the 4. 4 is sideways. So is Nit. Let's get a outside view here. Yep, he's going back once again. To the back now with 5 laps to go. That's going to be a lot of spots to recover. But we know how crazy these final laps get here. Coming to the end of the stages. Now it's only going to be that multiplied for the race win. Drivers are going to be really aggressive. Will Nint get redemption for that loss in D2? Now we've got 4 wide with 4 laps to go. 4 car pops. He's sideways. Nit is sideways. What happened to Nit? He's crashed. He got involved in an incident which he had no doing in. And he is out of this race. The only possibility he gets back into this thing is if a caution comes out. But we saw the 4 car pop up on 2 tires, and that is what cost Nit his race. What a disappointment here for him at Talladega. Not of his doing at all here, as we're coming to 3 laps to go here. Tawa up on the top side. And we've got the 13 of Antalol leading up here. Antalol has been one of those front runners. Now he's just got to block the rest of the field for 3 whole laps. As we've got the 11 making contact, Antalol is going to keep his lead. Blocking to the bottom here. And Crown now, after that disastrous pit stop early in stage 1 or stage 2, I don't remember which stage it was, but early on in the race, he has made his way back up. He is going to try to steal this win away from Antalol. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. He did not make his move to block down for P2. And the 92 is side by side with him. We haven't seen much of the 92 this race, but now he is up here. And you can see Nint all the way in the background right there. Way out of the picture. But now we've got the 13 of Antalol blocking the 92. He's going to just try to hold this inside lane as much as possible. Whatever that means, brake checking the guy behind. In that beautiful looking Red Bull paint scheme, will he be able to get the race win? 2 laps left in the race. He still has this lead. Coming off of turn 4, we're going to be getting close to the white flag. And the 42 of Tawa up into P2, making a late surge. Will he be able to get there? It's going to be 1 lap to go, coming to the line, and Tawa has gotten to the inside of Antalol. Now here comes Gray. Gray is pushing Tawa. Antalol has no help. He lifts, he wrecks, there is a crash. Gray is around, Tawa's around, everybody is around. And who is that in the lead? The 29 car of Leafy. At the last moment, Leafy makes his way back up to the race win. Through went Leafy. In that entire chaos of a wreck, Leafy was able to not get involved. The 17 car, will he get a run off of turn 4? No, side by side for P2. Not a wise decision from Antalal. Antalal gets blocked, and Leafy at the line is gonna win Talladega. What a crazy finish here. A late wreck happened, and Leafy won this race. A bit of luck there, and a lot of driver skill went into avoiding that wreck. What a crazy finish here from Talladega. We had a crash and an unexpected winner here. Got this race. And Leafy is going to change his D2 number to the 29 as he is really happy with this result. So he's going to make his way over to do burnouts here at Talladega in the victory lane. The big one happened on the final lap, and Leafy made it through, channeling his inner Lightning McQueen to get through the pack. So let's see if we could get an interview with Leafy here. And it looks like it's under review if Nick, or who was it? Litman Nick won the season. He got some points there. And the officials will tell us soon if he has won the championship. It's not official yet, but those points might mean that Litman Nick has won the championship. The pace car gave Leafy a bump to show the support there. So Antalal absolutely decimated that pack, and Leafy has made his way over to win the race. Oh, so Verge was subbing for Litman and may have possibly won the championship for him at this Talladega race. Things played out here in Leafy's hands. So he's doing his burnouts right now. Let's see if we could get Leafy to join up on the call. Okay, so we're gonna invite two drivers over here. So we've got Ansalal and we've got Verge. Let's get like Leafy or Verge. I think I was calling
Right.
him Leafy. What's up, Leafy? How's it going?
I mean, it's going. It's going. It is
So
going.
you won that race. A late crash happened there, and
Yeah.
you just made it through. Yeah, so tell me more about it. What kind of decisions did you make on the final lap to avoid that wreck?
It was like I don't even know. I did just I was just holding my trigger and like hoping that I didn't spit, and
And
that's
then
exactly what happened.
the seas parted ways for you to go through and win the race.
Yeah. I did not think. Yeah. It was just crazy. Absolute insanity. But that is just one word that sums the whole entire thing up. It's straight up, right? Luck and insanity.
So that's what Talladega is all about. Did you let me and Nick the championship here with that result, or are we still waiting on word? Because there's a
Or
lot of
what?
commotion.
Oh,
There's a lot of commotion in between the drivers that you scored enough points for Nick to win the championship.
oh. Well, if that's the case, then I I that would be amazing if that win actually did lock him into the championship. Also, about the race, I know Antelope is watching somewhere. I feel so bad for you, dude. Just one, but that we all know what happened.
Speaking of Ansalal, let's get him to join right here in this interview. You and him can have a little bit of a discussion. Let's get him up here.
Hello.
So, Ansalal,
Hi.
tell us a little bit about the final lap there.
Well, to be honest, it was clearly my fault on that wreck. Sadly, when you're racing in Talladega, there's an issue where the track will set you high, which sadly happened to me. Set me high. Got something really happened to my car. Like I froze while I was full throttle turning left. And next thing I know, there's a massive wreck. And yeah,
Well,
this is like.
Yeah, you almost
Sorry?
had it won there. You were
Yeah.
blocking for like 6 laps to go all the way until 2. So good job until that final wreck there. Anything you could have done differently, or was it just an issue with your equipment?
It's just a curse that I have, sadly, to be honest, with Red Bull schemes. I think, but I don't know, like every time I will race a Red Bull, this is actually the 4th race now in Talladega that actually I've lost in the final laps, or in the final 2 laps, or in the final lap. It sucks a lot that every time I'm quick into the speedways, I still have a curse, I think. I'm not sure what it is. Like, it's painful for me to see this thing happen, but hey, next season I'll be retiring from road racing in general, so yeah.
How many more
But-
races do you have then to get another
Well,
win?
to be honest, I've already won a race already, which felt good. But I think next season it won't be about winning races for me mainly. I think next season it's just gonna be like the last showdown where I'm just gonna try to have fun with races and not try to worry about the championship. Yes, as a driver you want to win the championship, but at the same time you need to remember that I'm a heady driver. People don't like how I drive because I drive aggressive, and to be honest, I have to say that fuck them. I came from an open wheel league to an oval league, and I had to learn how to drive the cars. So every time people say that I'm a bad racer, I am a bad racer, but at the same time,
You got to do what you got to do.
I have to win. If for me for me, this is my goal. If I can help my team with a team championship, I'll be happy with that. I won a championship already in VRA. Now it's just helping my teammates win a championship and help my team get enough points constructors wise. But also in my last season, probably it will be emotional for me. But at the same time, with you amazing broadcasters, watch doing streaming every race for us. So when I do retire, it'll be good memories. And yeah,
Yeah, for years to come, you'll have those replays be able to watch on YouTube and to capture moments there. So,
yeah.
good job in those final laps. Of course, I agree with you. At Talladega, you need to be aggressive to win. So, unfortunately, that did not work out. But that's a beautiful looking Red Bull scheme, I gotta say.
Thank you. To be honest, that scheme was made by my team owner Spring. Who I gotta say is that he's an amazing owner. He gave me the chance to stay in SMS one more season. Since last season, I was actually gonna be fired from SMS. He gave me one more chance. Told me, show me what you can do with the new cards, and I showed him what I can do. Fighting for first position in a playoff, and I'm still showing that the underdog, that the veteran still has it. So
Okay,
I'm not going to
shout
fight.
out to Spring then. Yeah.
So yeah,
Kudos to him. Okay.
but yeah,
Unfortunate ending today, but you know, you did the best of your capabilities here. So, good job here.
thank you.
So yeah, I think that wraps it up here for Talladega, as we've got Leafy doing a few more burnouts.
I still need to go to victory lane. I just
Yeah,
realized
it
that.
still does. Both his rear tires are blowing, so we've got pretty cool sparks coming out. And yeah, he needs to make his way to victory lane. We'll see that happen. But anyways, I didn't see you up
Like,
at the front of the pack much. Oh, we've got Ansel playing around a little bit.
No, I'm helping you out. Come on, get in my car.
Are
Get
you
in my
two
car.
teammates, by the way?
Yeah, Verge
yes
was
and
having Verge was having for Lim Nick today, so yeah, Verge could have won the championship for Lim Nick. So, congrats on Nick as well. No,
Nice.
another driver who deserves it. To be honest, I'm proud of him. Proud of Nick. Yeah, great guy, good friend of mine as well. But yeah, sadly that this Red Bull scheme hasn't been in victory lane yet because it's a beautiful scheme. And thankfully, my Red Bull sponsors are loyal. So with Pennzoil, Coca-Cola, all the sponsors for SMS, great guys. But yeah,
So we've got Leafy. You're going to get the Vector trophy. How do you feel about that? Beautiful looking trophy there.
I do not deserve it, but hey, I'll take what I can have. I'll take what's there for me.
Yeah, I mean, you were there at the right place at the right time, and you got the race win. I didn't see you lead too many laps, but right there,
I did a Kyle Busch and did not lead a single lap apart from the final one. So same track too.
Well, yeah, good for you. And I believe that we're going to end the stream right now. So thank you all, viewers, for watching. This is Daniel signing off for C Broadcasting Group at VRA Talladega. Everybody have a splendid day, have a splendid weekend, and we'll see you around soon.